I don't really know what to do. If you've been following the channel, you'll know that the last 2 months I've been living here in Thailand. Got my tent right there. I've been living at the Muay Thai gym, and as of late, like I've sort of realized that I got super sucked into Muay Thai, and my overall life goal isn't only just about Muay Thai. My life goal was to have many different life experiences and be like super capable and just do things that I think are cool and try and be the person that I think would be very cool. And yeah, ever since I had that realization a couple of days ago, I'm just like in this sort of empty period where I'm just like, I don't know what the fuck to do. And it's like you could be content with doing nothing, but for me, I've been like I'm like, fuck, I should be doing something, but then I just don't know what to do. I don't know what is next. And then it's also making me feel just like super lazy, and I hate that feeling. And the reason I'm making this video is because I think it's good, because the whole point of my channel is just to document my life and like what I end up doing, what I get up to, and the whole journey of everything. So I think it would be a disservice to you guys and to myself to not make a video when I'm feeling like this, because I know in the future I'll look back and be like, oh shit, like, this actually happened. I forgot that I felt like this. But yeah, like I've been thinking about, what is the next thing to do? Like, what is the next thing I'm going to progress in? Yeah, I think maybe it would be easier if you had a coach here. If you guys don't know, we haven't had a coach at this Muay Thai gym for the last like month, maybe like 5-6 weeks. So like training has just been completely self-motivated, just doing it completely on our own. So maybe if there's a trainer here, it'll make a difference, but there's not. So I have to do something. I've been thinking the next thing that I want to start progressing in is Thai, learning Thai. I think it's so cool, like knowing multiple different languages. And like I said before, I want to be someone who I think is cool. And if I think learning languages is cool, then that's what I'm gonna do. I also love the people here. Like the Thai people are such like happy people, and they're super super nice. So I'd love to learn their language. So yeah, that's one thing I want to progress in. And then I'd also like to do something physical. I don't have the worst physique, but I'd like to have like a nice physique. I don't know, like I like looking in the mirror and like, oh shit, I see my abs, or I see like my body structure looks nice. I like that. So I was thinking maybe I'll start going into calisthenics. I had a little bit of a phase a year and a half ago, where I was like super into calisthenics. Lasted a couple months, but yeah, I think I might do something along those lines as well. So yeah, I don't know, it's very very weird. Yeah, I'm literally just stuck. I just don't know what I'm going to do. But basically right now what I'm thinking is I'm going to continue running. I do enjoy running. I don't know, sometimes I don't, but for the most part I do enjoy running, and I think it's good to have like a good endurance cardio base. So I think I will continue running, and I also want to continue training Muay Thai. So hopefully hopefully we get a new trainer soon. If not, then I think I will just do my afternoon training just on my own. Yeah, basically what I'm thinking is, instead of 2 sessions a day, I'm going to do one session only in the afternoon. So that gives me the morning to do whatever else. So what I'm thinking is I will have like this calisthenics routine where I do maybe like 4 days a week, I do some calisthenics proper workout. And then every day I work on like different calisthenics skills or whatever. Like it's called greasing the grove, where you don't do like a proper workout. You just do like a couple pull-ups or a couple like pseudo push-ups or a couple like handstands, just to keep your like mind muscle connection going. So yeah, gonna do those. And I think I'll also use the rest of the time to learn Thai. So what I'm thinking now, I'm just thinking this as I'm making this video, is I can create like a schedule. I like following a proper structured schedule. So I can create a schedule where I have a whole timetable, and this is the time I go on my morning run, this is the time I do my calisthenics, this is the time I learn on Thai. I learn Thai. At this time I'm learning using this app. At this time I'm doing flashcards. At this time I'm doing I don't know, I'm watching like a Thai TV show or something. Yeah, I think that's the way forward from this position where I'm at right now. But of course, I don't know. I'm gonna try and create a plan right now, a little structure. And yeah, I guess that's it. All right, boys. It's now like 7 p.m. And yeah, I feel a lot better about everything. And I think the main thing was I decided, like, the two things that I'm gonna focus on, calisthenics and learning Thai. I asked ChatGPT and it was like, bro, just do something. The reason you feel lost is because it's not real yet, because you haven't done anything. So I practiced a couple of the calisthenics moves that I'm going to be doing in the workouts, and I realized I couldn't do one of them. So then I had to go down a progression and do it that way. So my mind had to work for that, and then it became more real. And then in terms of for the Thai, I started trying to talk to Moa, who's been doing Thai language lessons in Thai. So that's been helpful. And I did another Thai lesson on my phone. And then today, a 15-year-old Thai kid came to the gym, and he was a complete beginner. So me and him went on a run. We came back. I led him through all the basics, and it was really, really fun. He's a really good kid. He completely understands English, and he speaks really well. So that was good. And then I did the 100 sit-ups, 50 push-ups with him. We did the push-ups where you push, and then you like slap each other's hand, and then you push again. So that was like really, really fun. And it just made me feel better. Even just going on the run and then asking him if my Thai was correct, it made everything feel a lot more real in terms of my goals or my newer goals. And it's gonna take time to be completely okay with not completely pushing myself every day. Even I know some of you are gonna say I haven't been completely pushing myself every day, but I mean being tired at the end of the day, like, oh fuck, I did a lot today. Because I like that feeling, so not having that feeling for a while might be tough to get used to. But another thing that really helped was making a schedule. So I just made like a daily timetable schedule. Like this time I wake up, then I go on the run, and then I do this, and then I do this, and then I do this, and then I do calisthenics, and then I rest, and then I have lunch, and then I have Thai, and then I have Muay Thai, and then I run, or whatever it is. Making a little schedule also helps me because I like having a plan for everything. So that's very helpful. And then also doing more research on the new goals. So to put the last 2.5 minute yap together, if you're feeling lost in whatever it is, or you're in this transition period where you're going from focusing on something very specifically to having a more like broad view on everything, and you're in this little transition period where you're feeling lost, you don't know what to do, just do something that relates to the new goals, and go on a run or something. Do something that challenges you mentally a little bit, or something that's like fun but it challenges you physically. And then also at the same time, you want to do something that relates to your newer goals, and that will help the goals become more real. And I don't know about for other people, but for me, having a daily like timetable of what you're going to do throughout the day is also very helpful. So if you're feeling lost or you're in that transition period, that is what you should do. But yeah, now that is it for this video. Thank you all for watching. And like I said before, if you have any comments, any similar experiences, or you want to share your thoughts, leave them in the comments below, and I will see you all tomorrow.